Back at you with another video coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So today, we're going to be talking about women that hit the wall. Women that hit the wall. So I did a couple videos talking about this. And basically, hitting the wall means that as a lot of women age, they tend to age faster than some women. Some women gradually fall off, and then you got some women that they just drop off. I mean, it's just like, bam! It's like, what just happened? And this could happen for them, for these type of women that hit the wall. This could happen within months, 6 months, a year. They just fall off. They just age drastically. So that's what hitting the wall means. And this happens. This has a lot to do with the woman's DNA, nationality, her lifestyle, etc. So, there's a lady that's on The Real. It's a show. It's kind of a late night show called The Real. A lady named Ginny My. And she's, what's interesting about her is she used to be married to a white guy in Hollywood, LA, in the LA area somewhere. And she was on the show. This is about 2 years ago. I would say about 2 years ago. She was on the show, and she kind of claimed that her and her husband marriage was on the rocks. They didn't have any kids. Then she said something that was very interesting, something that you don't hear a lot of women say publicly, especially within the mainstream media. She said she has a thing for black men. And now you might be thinking, well, it's not such a big deal. Well, I think you should think about this, because you don't hear a lot of... When's the last time you heard a non-black woman say that she had a thing for black men in the media? You almost never hear that. Almost never. As a matter of fact, most women, with the exception of black women, will disassociate themselves with being attracted to black men, period. You pick any woman that's on television. You don't even forget television. Let's just go in your personal life, at your job, at any events you attend where you meet women, or any non-black woman. They almost will never say they're attracted to black men. This is pretty standard. This has been standard since I've been in my early 20s, and it's still to this day. It doesn't really matter what environment you're in. I mean, unless you're in Seattle somewhere, in the Tacoma area somewhere, or if you're in the military. But even in the military, a lot of women won't actually say it, especially on camera. So that's what was interesting about her. And now you got to keep in mind that she's an older woman now. She has a YouTube channel, and her YouTube channel is going to be about how she managed to survive being 40 and divorced, and now she's out here dating, and now reports came out that she's dating Young Jeezy, the rapper Young Jeezy. Now she's dating a stereotypical type of guy, black male, bald head, kind of big dude. I mean, he ain't no little dude. If you see him in person, he ain't no little dude. Stereotypical dude. He's dark-skinned dude, bald head, kind of big dude. The bull type dude. That's what they, that's what a lot of these subgroups would call a guy like Young Jeezy. So she got a little fetish going on. And that's all it is. And this is pretty common, unfortunately. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be no woman's fetish. That's happened to me in the past because I didn't know any better. I was just having a good time. I was just doing stuff without thinking. This is when I was in the Navy. I was just doing stuff without thinking. I was just having a good time. And I thought some of these women liked me. But lo and behold, they didn't. They just saw me as an opportunity. They saw me as a way to have a good time. And see, a lot of these older women, well, they got married early. When they was in their late 20s or early 30s. Then they'll get a divorce. For whatever reason. A lot of these women, they get sick. They're popping these pills. They have all kind of medical problems. They can't bear kids. So a lot of these white guys will be like, man, look, you giving me a hard time over here. You're combative. You have too much attitude. Why don't I just get rid of you and go get me a younger woman that can have a baby? And that's exactly what her ex-husband did. He moved on. He got a new wife and a child. And this happens a lot. And what's going to happen is she's going to figure out real quick that it's hard out in these streets. Especially when it comes to being an older woman now. You're in your 40s. And I don't know about you. I'm about to be 45 next week, Saturday. And I'm not trying to be hanging around no woman that's 45. I'm not spending a lot of time with a woman that's in her 40s, period. Why? Why should I, being that I'm about to be 45, why should I spend time with a 40-year-old woman? A 45, 50-year-old woman? Why? I want kids someday. And 9 times out of 10, either she got kids or she can't have them. And if she got kids, there's a good chance she ain't gonna want no more kids. And even if she has kids, and if she's willing to have more kids, she got a ready-made family now. She got baggage. And ain't no telling the type of guys that she's been with, or the type of guys she's been with. So why would I want to take on all that responsibility? That's how you gotta look at it. A guy like in my age bracket, I'm looking for a woman that's early 30s, late 20s, early 30s. No more than 30. No more than 37. 37 tops. I mean, that makes logical, practical sense to me. Because see, a lot of women today, they can't even make it to 40 without getting sick, without popping some type of antidepressants, blood thinners. And see, they're not going to tell you this until you get to know her just a little bit better, and you go to her house and go in the bathroom and open the cabinet, the medicine cabinet, and you're going to see all these pills that you've never seen before. And some of these pills you can't even pronounce the name. So Ginny, she's gonna get her wake up call like most of these women in their 40s do, and she's gonna find out like most women do. It's hard out in these streets. These guys are not checking for older women like that. The only thing an older woman is good for in most cases is a smash. One night. That's it. No long-term relationship. I mean, what for? I mean, what? I mean, I've asked myself this a few times. Why would I want to spend a lot of time around a woman that's in the 40s and 50s? Unless it's business related. Or unless she can actually bear a child. She can deliver. Assuming that, she's like 39, 40 or something like that. Okay. And she can deliver. Okay. I know there's always an exception to the rule. But for the most part, it's probably not going to happen. So, hey, like I said, man, don't be nobody's fetish. Don't get used out here. A lot of these women, when they hit that wall, they basically get to a point where they just take what they can get. They just settle. And she's in Hollywood. She's playing that Hollywood game, which is a very different game versus compared to the regular citizens in United States of America. So it ain't no telling what this woman has done out there in Hollywood. She was married to that guy. You don't really know what type of relationship she had when she was married to him. And I mean, just her saying some of the stuff she was saying on the show about her husband, that's very disrespectful. So you really don't know what type of relationship they had. Maybe they had an open relationship. I don't know. But from the outside looking in, I would say she was kind of disrespecting her husband on the low. But again, you never know what type of relationship they had out there. There's a lot of freaks out in the Hollywood world. A lot of freaks and a lot of weirdos. But just be aware that when a lot of these women get older, they tend to have little fetishes that they really like to explore. Because they see it as, hey, I'm older now. I'm not in the 20s and 30s no more. Guys aren't really checking for me like as much as they used to. So it don't even matter. So they kind of let it all hang out. This is why a lot of these women know after a while that guys aren't really checking for me like that. So a lot of these women become savages. They'll get with the younger guy and just run through them and get as much as they can get out them before they leave. So, hey, just be aware of this. Nothing new. Just a new day. Just new people doing the same old thing. That's all. So, hey, tell me what you think. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.